the soda. When we boys they know us. All fast money, no slow bucks.
What's going on, you guys? Brandon here, aka Browadis, and today, wow, hold on, it's really hot. I just turned on my fan, but outside it's like 50 or almost maybe like 60 degrees, but in my house it's really hot because the heater was on, and I'm wearing this jacket. But today I'm bringing you guys a story. Before I start my story, I just wanted to say really quick that yesterday the Phoenix Suns beat the New Orleans Pelicans, which is why I'm in such a good mood. Eric Bledsoe dropped 29 points and 8 assists. Alex Len came off the bench and gave us 19 points and 13 rebounds. 19 and 13 off the bench. So that brings the Suns to 12 and 16, 12 wins, 16 losses, which is nothing to be proud of. But with the way the West has been this season, that's still only less than a game out of the playoffs. So the Suns are right there in the thick of things. Another thing I wanted to say is I was thinking of a few pranks last night because I haven't done one in a while. I think the last prank I did was on my mom when she came back from Vegas, pretending to be drunk. So I was thinking of pranks, whether I'm going to do it to my dad, to my mom, to Rug, one of my cousins, maybe my girl Jackie. I don't know who I'm going to do this prank on, but I was thinking of one. I was thinking of a couple, and I don't want to spoil it, but just know that a prank is going to be coming soon on my channel. One more thing before I start the story. Boom, boom. Oh yeah, I haven't done a challenge in so long. I've done challenges before on my channel, and those were long ago. So I've been planning to do another challenge, maybe as soon as tomorrow. I don't know, but I want to do a challenge real soon. Anyways, let me get into this story. So this story is gonna be about how I got caught betting with my parents' money on basketball when I was in high school, and I had to give. Just listen to this story. So 2010, I was I want to say sophomore. I was a sophomore in high school, and me as a sophomore, not only was I already young, what was I, 15 years old? I was 4'10", okay? I was some short, chubby kid. I was 4'10", some short, chubby kid, just a weirdo, I don't care. I'm admitting it right now. I was just some weirdo. And nobody really knew me. I didn't really have any friends, maybe like one or two friends. And I, obviously, as you guys know now, I'm a basketball mastermind. I know everything about the NBA. So I would bet, okay? I would bet throughout the year with some people, like, do you want to bet $5 on this game? Yeah, okay, I would win. Here's the money. Okay, that's it. Playoff time came around, and I started getting a little cocky, okay? I started betting more money on playoff series, not just games. I started betting money on playoff series, maybe like $50 a series, $40 a series, and like I was winning. And I remember the Memphis Grizzlies were the 8th seed, and the San Antonio Spurs were the 1 seed. The 8th seed had only beaten the 1 seed one time before in NBA history. Okay? I was taking bets for the Grizzlies. I chose the Grizzlies to win. And everyone's like, mainly all the seniors in that school, I remember, seniors and juniors, the people older than me, are like, oh, this little kid doesn't know shit about basketball. I'll put 50 on the Spurs. I'll put 100 on the Spurs. I think there was a total of over $500 on that series. Okay? The Memphis Grizzlies upset the San Antonio Spurs without Rudy Gay. Rudy Gay was out for Memphis. I won that. I won all that money, okay? And obviously I was 15 years old. Like, yeah, I would get allowance from my parents, but that still wasn't my own money. It's my parents' money. But so I'm like, I was winning that, and people started finding out. So more people started betting with me. And so I started betting more playoff series, and I would win. Not as many people wanted to bet with me because they saw that I won, and they were starting to realize, like, oh, maybe this guy knows what he's talking about. But I was up, I'm telling you guys, about $600 or $700. And when I was 15, I didn't have a smartphone, so I couldn't keep these tabs in my notes. iPhone users, I didn't have that over there. I had like a flip phone. So I had a flashcard in my backpack, and it had everybody's name and like how much money and everything in the series. Me, being the stupid kid that I am, had that flashcard in my pocket. You know, one day I'm coming back from school. This is after maybe during the second round of the playoffs, so I was up $600 to $800, somewhere around there. I think I only lost one playoff series, some playoff series from the East, and I won every other one. The big one was, of course, the Grizzlies and Spurs, and you know, like my mom washing my clothes, not wash my clothes when I was 15 years old, sees that paper, okay, all these names, all this big amount of money, like I was 15 years old. I'm sure I have 15-year-old viewers. Imagine you guys betting up to close to $1,000 on basketball games with people you barely even know. Like, I didn't have any friends in high school. These were random people. My mom and dad got fucking pissed at me. Like, this is our money. I don't care if you're winning. I don't care if you're losing. You can't. Gambling is addictive. Like all this. They got pissed off, and I was just like, I was trying to say, like, at least I won. Like, it's not like I lost. You guys won't believe this. They forced me to give money back to the people that I won it from. And I'm just like, are you kidding me? Like, okay, I'll stop betting, but do I have to give the money back? And they're like, no, yeah, you have to give the money back, blah, blah. You know, I'm sneaky. I didn't give all the money back. I gave it back to some people, which was bad enough. I won that money, but my parents were pissed, so I had to give that money back. And if it wasn't for my parents catching me, honestly, who knew? Who knows? Maybe I'd be a millionaire by now. Honestly, I don't know. But I mean, that's pretty much the story of how I got caught betting in high school. And again, I just want to say, because I'm sure some people from my high school are watching this video and being like, oh yeah, I remember that. This is all they're going to be thinking about in their head. Some little kid, some little midget, like 4'9", 4'10", Middle Eastern midget, like coming up to us saying, hey, do you want to bet on the game? They thought I was stupid. They were like, yeah, we'll bet on that, blah, blah. Little did they know, I knew what I was talking about. And they found out the hard way, but they got their money back. So I guess lesson learned from this story is I don't have a lesson learned. I guess not to leave an important note card that you're trying to hide from your parents in your pockets. I guess that's my lesson to you guys. And also my other lesson is if you know a lot about a sport, take advantage of it, okay? So that's pretty much it. Today's Saturday, and my subs know that I get haircuts every single Saturday, but I have some tragic news. My barber is out of town today and tomorrow for he's doing something in Vegas. I'm not sure what. So not only can I not get cut today, but I also can't get cut tomorrow. And this is the first time I've went over a week without a haircut, and I'd say, I don't know, maybe a year. So I have to wait till Monday to get cut. But anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed that story. I enjoyed telling it. I did not enjoy it at the moment. I don't know. Leave a comment what you guys think. I know people are going to say, oh, I wouldn't have given any of the money back. But, you know, I wanted to listen to my parents for once. No, I'm just joking. But, yeah, anyways, I hope you guys enjoy the rest of your Saturday. And Brawadis, I'm out.